I'm out here because of the opportunity I found in construction. Like I drove race cars and wanted to have my own deal and started an excavating company and worked 6 years until I could afford to buy the stuff I needed to start racing again. And you know, a lot of how much we race is going to depend on the amount of support we can raise from companies that believe in what we're doing, going out to share my story with young people that, hey, as a skilled tradesperson, you can achieve your dreams there. But, like, this is my dream, and like I did it with these, digging ditches and building sewer pipes and water lines and whatever else.
This whole area is a restricted area with this fence. Nobody's allowed to go up there when cars are out on the track. They'll
Go be hot.
Good run last night at Tri-State Speedway in Michael W. City. So what just a little bit you've been sharing so much.
Before the center, but if I were to bisect the corner into thirds, it'd be the middle sector of the corner that it's tight, and one of two things happens. Either it runs a big radius out and I feel like I'm kind of up in the fluff hanging coming off, or I turn it and then we sit sideways in the racetrack and don't go anywhere then. So, I mean, honestly,
it's like it wants the corner radius to be even bigger.
Yeah, it wants the Knoxville corner and we're in Terre Haute. And the other thing I wonder is if we increase the bump gap, if that might not help it drive a little bit straighter down the straightaway. Because it's not going to be buried in that white rubber quite as hard. Yeah.
It's going to pick it up. It's going to hit it.
Right, but I start tap dancing probably middle of the back chute is when it starts to like turn right and then you're turning left and then it's dancing back and forth and then you're like, oh shoot, how am I going to get my entry? We need probably another, at least a gallon.
Graham Crouch and Emerson Axum. Side by side, and here comes Justin Peck coming around the outside.
the right answer. Like, we gotta try to get it to finish the corner. That's probably gonna help it not get... I wanna like this place. I really do. I mean, it's got a ton of history, and the list of people that have won here and been successful here is a who's who of the sport. But man, we're just... something about this place is just tough. Like, it's choppy, it's rough, it's dirty, it's rocky, you can't see. So it's Terre Haute tonight, that's for sure. But it's been a chase on our tail kind of night, really. We unloaded. I thought we had a pretty good guess on the gear, and I basically had to go out in hot laps and just half throttle my way around because we had too much gear, too many RPM was running out. So then for qualifying, we dropped a couple sets of gears, so we dropped like 20 points of gear. That was a little too far the other way. So for the heat race, we came back and it was okay gear wise. Our car's not handling well. It's not finishing the corner. We're getting tight center off and kind of getting flat. Like, you want the car to stay laid left and arcing, and we're getting flat, and then you turn it and it sits sideways and spins. So we're chasing it. We'll start on the pole of the B here, and hopefully get some clean air and be able to try a couple changes that Nikki put on the car here. Put a stiffer right rear bar in, which is what our spring is. So hopefully we can get it to finish the corner and get rolling around in the B and transfer through, and then we'll be looking to come forward through the feature. But it's a big old fast half mile with a lot of character, and we're kind of struggling with it at the moment. So keep after it. First 2 or 3 laps, like there's some ruts and some chunks and stuff that if you get your right rear in or like get in the wrong spot, like you're gonna be in trouble. And for the first 2 laps, when they throw the green back there in the pack, like you can see wingtips. That's it. And you're like, I know there's some holes up here that I really need to miss and get around and whatnot, and I don't know where they are. And then like the dirty air, like the car's doing weird stuff and it's stood up, and if you come down the straightaways, it's like just like, holy crap. And then you realize like, yeah, we're just here doing tank slappers at 135, 140. Yeah.
Woo. Your helmet looks better.
Yeah, I mean, I had some tear-offs left.
Yeah.
But holy cow, I need to sit in this thing more before I'm ready to do what those guys were doing in the front. Although, I mean, when you're in the clean air, you can kind of get going like we did in the B, and it's a lot easier because
Yeah.
you get in the turbulent air and like the wings quit working as good.